to me, it was too much. I'm kind of starting to lose my voice. Hey guys, it's Diane Magnolia. Welcome back to my channel. Okay, so today I'm going to be sharing something very, very exciting for you. I've been working on it for quite a while now. I would say probably about 6 months ago. I was feeling very, very, very unhappy with my life. And I knew I needed to change something. I had to drop out of school that semester, and I was just really not feeling good about myself. I was feeling very self-conscious because I had been gaining weight from, different factors. I was very, very depressed, very anxious all the time, wasn't sleeping, just all around awful. I was very isolated as well, which is never healthy. Anyways, there was a lot that went into it, and I just was really unhappy with my life. And so I needed to make a change. And so, as I've mentioned before, one of my big interests has always been entrepreneurship. And so, since I couldn't be in school, I was like, all right, this is something I can pursue right now. So I started joining all these Facebook groups to kind of try to get a feel for what I wanted to do with entrepreneurship and all that kind of stuff. And I knew I wanted it to be something that was strictly online because I wanted to be able to have the flexibility of location, time, all that kind of stuff. So, and with that, I wanted to be able to travel. And so I started diving into all these Facebook groups and looking stuff up online about how to be a digital nomad and online businesses. I kept looking and looking and looking, and that's when I started working in finance, and that was really good. I really enjoyed it. I learned a lot. I'm so grateful for everything that I was able to learn with that, and I still definitely use everything that I learned there. But there was still kind of something missing, and so I just kind of kept researching it, and it was always constantly on my mind. Finally, through these Facebook groups and all that kind of stuff, I found the, lucrative world of coaching. Now, I had heard of coaching. There's vague references that people make in TV shows or movies or whatever, and by that I mean business coaching and life coaching. I've heard of them. But, again, it's not something that you really hear about in normal life, let's say. So I was like, oh, this is interesting, and I was very hesitant though, because there is kind of that weird vibe around it. Anyways, so I just kind of kept looking into it, and now I've never run a business. I don't, so I knew that I couldn't be a business coach, obviously, until I learned stuff about that, maybe get a degree, something, I can't just be like, I'm gonna be a business coach if I've never had a business or anything. But then I was like, I can't, who would want me to be their life coach? That doesn't make sense. I'm only 21, I don't have a degree, but it kind of just stuck with me. It just kind of kept pulling at me and at my heart. But I kind of just ignored it for the time being and tried to push it out of my head as much as I could. Didn't work. And I kept looking into other stuff. I had the opportunity to talk to several coaches, but one in particular, Kristen Lynch. Basically, this call was to kind of figure out what kind of business would be best suited to me and all that kind of stuff. Around this time, I had started filming and posting videos, but I still didn't quite know what I was doing with YouTube, what I was doing with my life in general. Didn't know anything. So she gets to talking to me, and she's like, all right, so out of your friends, what are you the go-to for? And I was like, typically I'm the one that my friends go to when they need to talk about something or they want advice, stuff like that. And she's like, all right, have you thought about life coaching? I was like, yes, I have. But I didn't think that anyone would take me seriously because, again, the age, not being like qualified, all that kind of stuff. And she's like, here's the thing. People already trust you, clearly. You're the go-to friend for that. You're already providing this service. You might as well charge for it. So I was like, that's kind of like super smart. After that, I was like, you know what? You're right. I have been thinking about this for months at this point. I kept telling myself I wasn't good enough, all that kind of stuff. And so that kind of like was, I guess, the turning point for me, the pivotal moment, where I was like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna be a life coach. Unfortunately, a big thing that has been stopping me from doing pretty much anything that I want with my life for the past year and a half the past year is debt. I have been able to bring that down significantly, thanks to what I've learned with Primerica and all that kind of stuff. I still have some debt, but at the time I had an overwhelming amount of debt. Maybe to some it was nothing, but for me it was just too much. And so, Kristen has these great coaching programs where she helps people set up their businesses and all this kind of stuff. And so I really wanted to work with her, but I just didn't have the money. And I didn't even have the possibility of putting it on a credit card because all my cards were maxed out. That's where all the debt was. Shoot, what do I do? And so, I thought it over a lot and I really, really wanted to do it. And she gave me a chance to kind of hold the price for, I think it was a week or so, to kind of figure out what I was going to do. Ultimately, nothing happened. I didn't have the funds or the support that I needed to be able to take on something like that. And so I was really sad about it, honestly. I was really bummed. And I kept thinking of it in the back of my mind. I couldn't let go of that idea of being able to help people, being able to be my own boss, run my own business, do it from anywhere, be able to travel and make good money and make a name for myself and have something that I'm really proud of. Months went on, nothing happened. In terms of that, my life, again, not ready to talk about it, but my life kind of fell apart, and then it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse. Well, yeah, not too long ago, I decided to take charge of my life and start making decisions on my own. And so, with my last little bit of money, and during this time I was able to find another coach that I really wanted to work with, and she came out with a program that I could afford. Well, I mean, I could pay for it and not really afford it because it was literally the last of my money. But I was like, you know what? It's time for me to invest in myself and just freaking go for it. I'm tired of being tired all the time, and I'm sick of being sick all the time, and I don't want to feel this way anymore. I don't want to feel so unhappy and uninspired and depressed and anxious and stuck and overwhelmed, just everything. And so I reached out to her and I paid, I think it was the same day, the full amount. And I was like, I can't start working right this second because I had so much garbage I had to sift through with my life. But I was like, I want to do this. And so I paid the whole thing, the whole program up front. And she was like, okay, just tell me when you're ready to start. Because at that point, like, the investment has already been made. I'm already all in, and so it took me like another 2 weeks before I could even really start of, you know, moving and, well, packing, moving, unpacking, just everything that entails. And so then finally I was like, okay, I'm ready now. And we started working, I think it was like 2 weeks ago. And I'm already like such a different person now than I was when I started working with her. And I'm ready. So I will be talking a little bit more in detail about who I am as a coach later on and what my programs are going to be. But basically, to keep it short and sweet, I'm now a life coach, a self-care coach to be exact. I am going to be helping young women who have similar struggles, who are unhappy, maybe struggle with anxiety and depression, very bored, very uninspired by their current lives, and are just hungry for more and want to build that life of their dreams. So, with that being said, I want to kick it all off with a 5-day challenge. Y'all know I love me some challenges. I'm still doing the 100-day challenge. I'm like 40 days in, still going strong. And honestly, side note, that 100-day challenge was definitely the catalyst for me actually taking action, hiring the coach, and now getting to where I am right now. 100 days, I know that's very overwhelming and scary. So this is going to be a 5-day challenge. Basically, I'm calling it self-care for your dream life. Basically, as I've talked about a lot before, self-care is 100% essential to creating the life of your dreams. It is non-negotiable. So with this challenge, it is targeted for young women who feel unhappy, bored, and uninspired by their current lives and are hungry for more. So with this challenge, these 5 days, the goal is to, 1, determine what limiting beliefs are blocking you from living your dream life. Express gratitude for what you already have. Get really, really specific about what your dream life actually is. And last, create an action plan so that you can actually obtain your dream life. So I really hope that you guys are as excited about this as I am, and I hope that even if this maybe isn't the right thing for you, or you don't feel called to do it, that you will support me in this, and maybe send anyone my way that you feel could gain something from this. This challenge is going to be totally free. I'll put the link down below to the Facebook group where it'll be. And I really hope you'll join me in this, because seriously, like, I can't say it enough. Practicing self-care on a daily basis has changed my life, and I want to be able to help other women do the same thing. And I'm really, really excited to begin. I will be starting the challenge next Monday, the 17th, I believe. I'm not sure the exact date, but the following Monday, and we'll go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday for the 5 days. And there might be some little bonuses in there, and I'm really, really excited. Okay. Anyways, I think that's it for today. Like I said, I will be giving more information later on, and I'm just so excited. Alright, thank you for joining me in the video today. Please give it a like and subscribe to my channel. Go join the Facebook group. Like I said, it'll be linked below, and I'll see you next week. Bye!